Well, from toddler tantrums to teenage eye rolls, raising a faith-filled family can be a daunting task. Thankfully, there are tools out there to help us along the way. This month, Ablaze Family Ministries kicks off a new online community called the One Best Thing Hub. It's a website aimed at equipping parents to raise a family of faith. And joining us now tonight with more on the new venture is Kristen Fisher, director of Ablaze Family Ministries. Kristen, always a pleasure to have you. And tell us more about the One Best Thing Hub and why you started it.
Thank you so much. Yeah, it's really hard to raise a family of faith. And I think if we're honest, it's never been easy to raise a Catholic family. But the times that we're living in are particularly dark. And so parents need to be very intentional, and parents need to know, based on research and based on the lives of the saints and based on the movements of the Holy Spirit, we need to know what is effective, what is fruitful, and ultimately, how can we help our kids to not just know about the Catholic faith, but to truly love their Catholic faith and to take ownership of it for themselves. So the hub is where our content, our community, and the Holy Spirit all come together with resources and support everything that parents need to raise a Catholic family of faith and to really enjoy the process.
Well, I tell you what, the statistics out there are not great. As we know, most kids walk away from their faith by the age of 12. But what can families do to turn the tide, and how your website can really help?
Yeah, it's really shocking because we see young adults leaving the doors of our church, but those young adults identify, as you said, that they actually made this decision much earlier in their life. But I actually think that's very good news, because that means that when our kids are still living with us, when we have control over what they experience, what media they consume, and the culture of our families. That's when they're making these pivotal decisions about who they want to be and how they want to live their lives. And so our hub is aimed at helping families to create a culture of faith, this whole environment, kind of like the soil within which our kids can grow and thrive in faith. And because kids are making the choices much earlier, families are the best people and the most influential to help their kids make a decision for Jesus, for his church.
And obviously, so many families out there, they're just in different stages of their faith. Some are converts, some are just coming back to the faith, and some don't even know how to talk to their kids about this. But your program has something for everyone, does it not?
We do. We actually have two kind of sections of the hub. The free section offers sort of our foundational principles of what it means to build a family culture of faith, this environment within which every individual in the family has the best chance at taking ownership of their personal faith. And then there's the premium hub. And I would say that's probably a better fit for people who are a little further along in their faith, who've just been at this a little bit longer. They maybe already have a family culture of faith, and it gives very particular, specific guidance for particular kids that are in your home, ages and stages, their own spiritual inclinations and preferences, all of that. And all of it is united in a community of people who are journeying together. And that's the beauty of it. It's not just meant to be content consumed in isolation,
Right.
sort of like a self-help book. It's meant to be content that is consumed within communities, right? So people who are further along spiritually or just more experienced in raising Catholic kids can be models and mentors for people who are newer at this, and we can all journey together and grow together.
We just have a couple of seconds, but for those who are interested, where can they find out more information? On the website?
Yes, you can go to our website, ablazefamily.org/hub.
Wonderful. Kristen Fisher, thank you so much, Director of Family Ablaze. Thank you so much.
Thank you.